What's up, Gamergrogs? Josh here with a unboxing here of the DualShock 4 wireless controller. It is in stores now. I went to GameStop after work to cancel my Beyond Two Souls pre-order and pre-order some more games for the PS4 and pay off some others. And they said my DualShock 4 controller was here at the store ready to pick up whenever. And I said, I'll take it now. So here we are. Didn't know they were going to be to the public yet. I thought just an early release for some websites to get their hands on them. But there's been some unboxings on IGN and other sites already. But I figured we'd do our own here on our website. So here's a DualShock 4 with a new touchpad, built-in speaker, and stereo headset jack with new audio options. It says here on the back, and on the side here it says compatible hardware PS4. Well, it is the DualShock 4 for PS4, but been hearing online that you can play this wired if you have a wired USB cable on your PlayStation 3 on select titles. They've tested Last of Us and some other popular games, and it works just fine. So I already have this cut because I actually opened it up in the store. The store manager wanted to see it as well. So there it is. Here's some instructions. Open it here. And it's just got a hard shell sleeve, nothing tying the controller itself down. It's nice and pretty. And that's it. It's nothing tying it down, no zip ties or anything, which is nice. It already feels awesome. I held this in the store just for a few minutes before I walked out of there. Feels totally different than what I was expecting. Feels awesome compared to the DualShock 3. Initially thought this whole backside, this two-tone here, was kind of a rubber feel. It's plastic, but it just has kind of a grippy texture to it. Kind of wish it had a little like a rubberness to it, but it's plastic. The sticks feel great. L3 and R3. They don't. They're concave, so they're not convex. I guess like the DualShock 3, which I'll show here in a minute and do a little comparison. But the trigger buttons feel awesome. L1, R1, R2, and L2. Do a little side angle here. I'm recording on my phone, so I was using some DVDs to stack it to get the right height here, trying to record properly. But there's a light bar where you're going to get your indicators for the PlayStation Eye, the new PlayStation Eye, and for each player. So pretty cool. This is the touch button. Feels nice and smooth, and it clicks, of course. You can hear that as the start button. The PlayStation Home button here. There's the speakers. D-pad feels awesome. It doesn't have that grippiness as the DualShock 3 had, but it feels real nice. I think it's not gonna be any problem for your standard D-pad stuff. The triggers felt great. L1, R1, and the L2 and R2 feel awesome. A lot more responsive. I think easier to push, and you're not having to worry about have your fingers slide off like you're on your DualShock 3 if you're playing any racing games or Grand Theft Auto like I have been. It's kind of fingers get tired holding that gas pedal down. Your regular face buttons feel just, to me, about the same. Nice visual. Let me get it here. Nice clicky feel to it. Your share button and your options button. They're like very. You can barely hear them, but they don't push down as far as the other buttons do. Here's the audio jack for the headset, and also another one labeled EXT. I don't know if you can see that on there. And there's a 3.5mm jack showing a little pair of headphones on there. And front here, kind of just going all crazy here. Your charge cable for your USB cable. The cable is not included in the box, unfortunately. So you'll have to rely upon the a cable that you have already. If you have your PS3 with DualShocks, that'll work fine. It looks like. Yeah, that's about it. Let's look at I have my DualShock 3. Take the little keypad off of here. So here's a comparison with the two. Try to get a shot here. The sticks are much, I'm sorry, not much farther apart. It's just slightly wider compared to the DualShock 3. But it's noticeable. Picked it up instantly and you can tell it's a wider controller. It feels, I don't know, it feels about the same weight. Doesn't feel very, I mean, that much heavier compared to the DualShock 3. But the triggers for sure, that's the biggest, I think, and noticeable improvement besides the width of the controller. You know, you don't have this concave slip-off trigger buttons anymore. It's now, you know, it's got this groove to it, so definitely easier on the fingers. And I really like the springiness to it. It's got a good amount of tension to it, and the thumbsticks, it holds well. You don't have that curvature as you do when you're gripping on the DualShock 3. It's got that steeper angle, and for me, it would kind of, you know, I get tired holding it after a while. It's smaller, and your hands are gripped around it, and I just kind of get fatigued holding it after a while. This one I don't think will be a problem at all in long-term gaming. I'm actually going to try to play some PS3 games with it actually tonight. Hook it up, charge it, and see how it feels. But guys, it feels great. Sony did a great job. And also, a friend asked before I'd made this video if let's see if I get them over here on the side. These things, it's slipping my mind. If you guys use these on your Xbox controllers, PS3 controllers, these will slide right on, no problem. They fit the DualShock 4. There's two different heights here. One of them is higher than the other, but these will fit right on your DualShock 4, no problem. They fit perfectly. So they're the same, I guess, circumference as the some of the others, and will fit right on top. So forgive me for forgetting the name of these things, but they're great for especially first-person shooters. Give you a wider range of travel, so they're great for shooters. But well, that's it, guys. DualShock 4, it's out right now, even though the PS4 will launch on November 15th. So it's going to be really cool. Thanks, guys.